Hey YouTubers, I want to talk to you today about the Tascam DR-40 digital audio recorder. This review is going to be not so technical but practical, and some of the reasons why I like this unit and why I decided to get it. And the reason I decided to get this is because I've been doing a lot of video recording and editing, and on the project that I've been working on that will be a long-term project, I'm getting a lot of great audio recording, but the visuals I'm editing in better visuals. So I've decided that in the future I don't need to always set up my video camera every time there's an opportunity to capture some audio if I know the visuals are going to be very similar to what I already have. So I decided to try out using just a audio recorder instead of using my video recorder. And that reminded me that I actually had a audio recorder, and I thought maybe this might work. This is an old Sony voice recorder. I've used it in the past, and I'll probably use it again, mainly in the car to make notes to myself, and when I come back to my office I can work on the ideas and thoughts that I had that I recorded. I like this better than actually recording on my phone because I could pick this up in the car, and if a call comes in I could keep recording. I could ignore the call or finish my recording and then pick up the call without having the recording being interrupted. But the quality of this is just not nearly professional at all. It's great for the application like I just described. They also sell newer models of units similar to this, Sony and other brands in stores like Best Buy, but it's really not a professional type of recording. So these are about $30 or so at Best Buy. For $130 I picked up the Tascam DR-40, and I want to tell you some of the features that I like. You can record in a WAV format or an MP3. It comes with a 2 GB sound card and an SD card, and you could record maybe about 3.5 hours in 16-bit stereo on that card. And of course you can have a bigger card. So I like that a lot. There's plenty of recording time. If you put a bigger card in, you can get 30 hours of recording like on an MP3 format. So you have a wide variety of options for the quality and the amount of recording that you need to do. Maybe one of the best features that I like about this are the microphones that you can see on top, and they swing out. They do stereo recording, and you don't have to record with them out. They'll record either way. So if you want to get more of a unidirectional focus on your subject, you can do that with the microphones in or out like this. So I really like the microphones a lot, and I like these guards that are on the unit, so that when the microphones are in, they're kind of protected. When they're in your gear bag, or when you're just out in the field, or the unit is just kind of protecting the microphones, and I like that a lot. Okay, my iPad ran out of memory for a minute. So I really like the display as well. It's got a big display that lights up momentarily when you're using it. The only thing I haven't figured out is how to keep the light on a little bit longer. Sometimes I like, I need a few more moments just to kind of see what I want to do and see what the settings are, and the light goes out. But I'm sure there's a setting on here to keep the light on the display a little bit longer. And then there's one more thing that I didn't realize I had. I was reading the booklet. It comes with a nice booklet, and I think 5 different languages if you're into that. But anyway, I was reading the booklet, not really reading it, just kind of flipping through it, and it said something about a tilt foot, and I didn't know what that was, and they showed a small diagram of it, and so I opened the box again and went through, and sure enough, in this plastic bag I found the tilt foot. And the tilt foot is just a small piece of rubber that attaches to the back of the unit. Now the back of the unit, the bottom of the unit, has rubber feet. You can see 2 here and then 2 here on either side of the tripod mount. And that's another great feature of this digital recorder, is that you can mount it on a tripod. And this rubber piece actually just fits right into that tripod mount, and it when when you put it on a table, it just gives it a few more inches. And I'll demonstrate that. I'll use the box here. You can see when the microphone is on the box, there's really not, you know, a whole lot of space there when it's sitting on a table. But when you put the tilt mount on here and put it on the table, you can see there's just a nice gap there, and the angle is just lifts it up a bit so it points, the microphones can point more in the direction of the where the audio is coming from. There's one other thing I forgot to mention as well. There are 2 external microphone hookups there, so you can actually do 4-channel recording with this unit. So there's a lot of features, a lot more features that I've described. I just talked about some of the practical things that I like using it for. If you have any questions about it, please comment below, or I'll be adding a lot more content to my channel, so please subscribe. If you like it, give me a thumbs up.